Seth says that you're playing the best hockey of your pro career. Do you feel that way, or is that kind of like a shocking that he called it that?
Uh, yes and no, I'd say. I think a lot of guys have been playing well. I think I've felt pretty good in these four first games, and um, even like the last probably 20 games of the season, kind of ramping up before playoffs. I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's just like a different feeling when you go into playoffs and you want to do everything to win and just help the team in any way you can. I think that kind of pushes me right now, and I think that goes for a lot of our guys too.
What types of things have you taught Yuri? He says that you've been able to teach him a lot, especially on this line.
Yeah, English. No, no, but no, but me and Rusi try to talk to him a lot about. Obviously, he's playing center between us, and I don't know how much center he's played before in his career, but I think it's a little bit new to him, even though he's played a lot of center this year. So I think we just trying to kind of help him out sometimes and kind of tell him where to be or where we kind of want him to be when we're in the especially O zone and sometimes when we arrive in the D zone too. So I think those are probably two things that we talk about a lot.
What's it like seeing the chemistry build on this line and be so productive lately?
Yeah, I think we all three of us, we like I said, we want to contribute any way we can, and for us, we are kind of leaned on to be, I guess, a little bit more offensive, but still clean up our D zone and be good out both ways. So I think we just we try to play as well we can every night, obviously, but just kind of bring that whole package to every game. I think that's going to be big.
You big NBA fan?
No, my mom played basketball growing up, or I guess when I was younger, but no.
So you don't know? Did you know who Steve Kerr was before this week?
Yeah. Well, I know basketball, but I'm not a huge basketball fan. So
Was it cool that Coach pulls, something like that as the message for the team this week when he shows a Steve Kerr video?
yeah, I mean he's had a few times throughout my time here where he talks a lot about like how he likes to learn about different leaders in different sports and just like leadership overall and kind of what it takes. So I think it's cool to see that obviously it's not only about hockey, there's other sports and ways in life where you kind of have to bring it. And so yeah, it was cool. I actually saw that press conference before. So, but yeah, it's cool to see.
Is that resonating? Obviously going into a winner take all game, kind of hit home.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's like you said, it's winner. This is what you play for, right? It's just these games. And I think he made a good point in that clip and it's just the way, you take every shift and every battle out there that's going to, make the outcome. So yeah, that's what we're focusing on. And it's kind of been our focus ever since game one.
You're on the line with them, so you see it probably better than anybody, but what does Yuri do that's special as a player, especially for somebody who is so young?
Yeah, I think everybody sees that he's got, his shot. I think that's kind of, I guess, his biggest strength, I guess. He's got an unbelievable shot and he kind of gets it off in, weird spots and places where normally, someone might not. And I think that's why he's, a good prospect and drafted so high that he is. And it's just, I guess that's something you can't really teach. There's some guys that have, specific things in their game where, it's better than everyone else. And I think that's one thing that he has that stands out for sure.
Is there anything that maybe we can't see that would make him, that special of a player or a prospect?
Yeah, I think obviously last year we had JJ and Quinner here last year, and this year we have Rosie and Cooley kind of been those like highly touted prospects. And I think for all those guys and kind of I think why they get drafted so high too, that plays into role is just like you can see like they're hungry, like they just want to like if it's not scoring a goal or making a pass, it's always like they're always like hungry for more. They want to do something to help the team. And like in Cooley's case, because I play with him, it's just he wants to score. So I think that's something that separates some guys from others. Just their desire and hunger to do one specific thing. And for Cooley, it's definitely scoring.
Last year, you guys went on the road in Utica, won a game 5. What do you think your team can take away from that experience and kind of bring it into Saturday?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Obviously, not everyone has been in this scenario before, but I think all of us playing these past 2 games here last week, and I think everybody got a taste of what it's like being a playing a big important game this time of the year, and obviously we got some big veterans and good leadership group here that kind of gets everyone on the same page for the games, and I think they've done a good job so far. So I think we'll take with us their leadership and kind of everyone just being, like I said, hungry to do more and get past this round.
Do you have to manage your expectations or your emotions even more in a winner-take-all game to not lull your energy and your excitement in the first period, knowing all these games have been pretty close and gone deep in the third period?
Yeah, I think we talked about at the start of the series too, like you want to manage your emotions, you want to manage your kind of want to stay even keeled throughout the whole series, and especially every game. Kind of don't think too far ahead. Don't take what happened. Just kind of clean slate every time you go on the ice. And I think so far ever since after those 2 games, we've kind of done a good job of that, and I don't see why that's going to stop now.
Is it any extra motivation you're making up for what you missed out on last year? Is that making you hungrier to make up for this?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was tough watching last year. Wanted to be out there and play, and you saw obviously first professional season. You saw kind of how big of games these were. It is a little bit different than the regular season. I see the fans coming out and supporting us, and even away on the away games, they're there. So I think it's important for us to realize that and that's what's cool about being part of a team like this is it's bigger than yourself, and I think that's cool to be a part of, and I think that's what's going to drive us for sure.